ABC7 Bangor.
This is ABC 7 News at Noon.
There was an unusual crash in the town of Lee yesterday. Fortunately, no one was injured. We'll tell you all about it. Good afternoon. I'm Susan Farley. Thursday marked day 2 for the trial of the Northfield man accused of fatally shooting 3 people. We have an update. And lawmakers in Washington are coming together in the wake of the horror in Uvalde, Texas this week. That's coming up along with the rest of our stories. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. First, as we approach our holiday weekend, let's check in with meteorologist Devin Biggs. Devin?
Hey Susan, happy Friday afternoon. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Luigi and Fredericks across from Eastern Maine Medical Center, serving the greater Bangor area for over 65 years. Already a small craft advisory has been extended until 6 p.m. on Saturday. The area of low pressure will continue to move in with gusty winds that will be stirring up the ocean, so that's why this advisory is in effect. We're watching a little bit of rain that developed earlier this morning. Now, I'm going to stay in the northern ends of the state for now, but we've been watching a few rain showers trying to sneak in to our backyard as well. That will be possible on and off throughout the daytime today as this warm front here continues to lift off towards the north and east, but the cold front well off toward our west. So this will be moving in soon, so better chances tonight and tomorrow for scattered showers and even a few rumbles of thunder. Low temperatures were very warm this morning in the lower to middle 50s, even some 40s further off toward the north, so it was pretty nice out there temperature-wise this morning. We'll be watching the rain lifting off towards the north and east, but a few rain showers not out of the question today, but better chances for showers and thunderstorms will be arriving later on tonight in the daytime tomorrow. For now, the wind we'll have to keep an eye on, too, especially along the coastline with sustained winds up to around 10 to 15 miles per hour and higher gusts close to 30 miles per hour. Not out of the question. For today, mostly cloudy, a few rain showers not out of the question. Most of us should stay dry with highs in the upper 70s. As southwest wind getting up to about 10 to 15 miles per hour. And your early forecast for the rest of the afternoon period showing a mostly cloudy sky, maybe a few rain showers. Temperatures in the upper 70s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up. Susan?
Thank you, Devin. There was a wild accident involving a truck hitting a house in Lee Wednesday morning. Firefighters were called to a home on the Lee Road that belonged to one of their crew. When they arrived, they found a pickup truck partially inside the building. Firefighters say the truck actually hit the electrical connection to the house. Versant Power and law enforcement responded to the scene. According to Lee Fire and Rescue, the home was occupied at the time of the crash. No one was injured. The driver, who firefighters say fell asleep, was evaluated and released. The Penobscot County Sheriff's Office arrested a 34-year-old man who had 3 active arrest warrants. On May 26, a deputy was on patrol in the area of the Irish Road and Main Road in Carmel, investigating overnight burglaries. Officials say he came upon a man walking with a flashlight in a very rural area. The individual was identified as Dusty Whitney of Bangor, who was wanted for failing to appear in court for multiple theft charges, and 1 warrant was for possession of drugs. Whitney was arrested. However, no direct information was developed related to the ongoing burglary to motor vehicle thefts. Whitney remains in custody at the Penobscot County Jail. Thursday marked day 2 for the trial of a Northfield man accused of fatally shooting 3 people and injuring another. Attorneys heard from witnesses connected to the American Legion where Thomas Bonfanti was arrested. A.J. Douglas has the details.
Defense attorney Jeffrey Toothaker called sole surviving witness Regina Hall back to the stand, along with 3 people associated to the American Legion Social Club. 3 witnesses testified that they heard Bonfanti admit to killing several people on February 3, 2020, after he walked inside the American Legion in Machias. Bonfanti allegedly laid $689 on the bar and said, quote, "This is my cremation money. I just killed several people. I just snapped." Quote, witnesses claim he took over a dozen pills before leaving the building to sit in his vehicle. The defense focused on Bonfanti expressing to key witnesses that he was upset about an alleged ongoing theft taking place around the time of the shootings. Hall testified that Bonfanti had often come to her home to talk about things that bothered him. She claims Bonfanti did in fact say he was unhappy about the rumored money missing from the Veterans Social Club. The Office of the Maine Attorney General objected to this line of questioning because of the lack of relevance to the case. Prosecutor Leanne Zania called to the stand the officer and EMT that responded to Hall's desperate call for help. Officer Brian Allen testified that Hall identified Bonfanti as the person who shot her when he responded to the scene. Neither side has yet to identify a motive. At the Waldo County Superior Courthouse, A.J. Douglas, ABC 7, Fox 22.
A Dixwant woman is facing drug charges. During a traffic stop on May 23rd, a Penobscot County Sheriff's deputy stopped a vehicle on Moosehead Trail Road in Plymouth and detected suspicious behavior and items associated with drug trafficking. Authorities identified the female occupant as 36-year-old Kendra Mason. She was out on bail for previous drug charges. Authorities say after searching the vehicle, the deputy found methamphetamine and fentanyl. Mason was arrested for trafficking of scheduled drugs and violation of conditions of release. She's currently being held at the Penobscot County Jail. Lawmakers in Washington appear to be coming together in the wake of the horror in Uvalde, Texas this week. ABC's Ika Chachi has the details.
Americans are making their voices heard in the debate over gun safety, from student walkouts to Major League Baseball. The Rays and Yankees using their social media accounts to tweet gun violence statistics last night instead of game updates. And now, possible movement in Washington. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell is urging colleagues to find common ground, directing Texas Senator John Cornyn to work with Democrats.
I'm not interested in the same old tired talking points. I'm actually interested in what we can do to make the terrible events that occurred in Uvalde less likely in the future.
On the table, background checks for gun stores, gun shows, and online sales, and red flag measures that could allow courts to temporarily remove guns from people deemed dangerous. Polls show more than 80% of Americans support those policies, but any talk of reform involving guns is a non-starter for many Republicans, including Texas Senator Ted Cruz, telling Sky News now isn't the time to talk about gun reform.
Is this the moment to reform gun laws?
You know, it's easy to go to politics.
But it's important. It's at the heart of the issue.
The proposals from Democrats and the media, inevitably, when some violent psychopath murders people.
A violent psychopath who's able to get a weapon so easily. 18-year-old with 2 AR-15.
We learned overnight Texas Governor Greg Abbott will no longer appear in person at today's NRA convention in Houston. A recorded video of Abbott will play at the convention instead. Abbott says he'll return to Uvalde to meet with families. Now, several gun control groups will be protesting outside the NRA convention today, and several local leaders are calling for peaceful protests.
Coming up on ABC 7 News at noon, Governor Mills has announced her position on Central Maine Power's plan to increase rates. That's next.
Hey everyone, Emeril Lagasse here, and I'm so excited to tell you about my French Door Air Fryer 360. This is my biggest air fryer yet. Extra large 26-quart capacity. Cook with up to 70% less calories from fat than deep frying. That's a big deal, my friend. It's all about the Air Crisp technology. 360 degrees of superheated air gives you fast, even cooking. With 24 preset cooking functions, doesn't get any easier, folks. My 10-in-1 French Door Air Fryer 360s grills, air fries, dehydrates, roasts, bakes, broils, proofs, slow cooks, and toasts. I mean, this baby does it all. These French doors are a game changer. I mean, look at how easy that is. One-handed. It's super stylish and super easy to use. Every kitchen needs one of these.
Cook for your entire family in one compact kitchen appliance. Now find out how you can try Emeril Lagasse's 26-quart French Door Air Fryer 360 with 3 cooking tiers, fetch tool, air frying rack, and drip tray in your home for 30 days for just $14.99. Order now and you'll also get Emeril's Air Fryer Favorites recipe book. And we'll automatically upgrade you to our bonus cooking kit free. You get bonus number 1, the baking pan to broil and bake family-sized meals. Bonus number 2, the crisper basket for golden, delicious air-fried food without oil. Bonus number 3, the rotisserie spit set for the most delicious chicken you've ever tasted. Bonus number 4, our grill plate to sizzle succulent steaks. And a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Plus, find out how you can get free shipping. This offer will not last, so call or click now to order.
You're gonna love it. I guarantee it.
To order and take advantage of this TV-only offer, call 1-800-738-2613. That's 1-800-738-2613 or go to EmerilFrenchDoor360.com. Call today.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Governor Mills has announced her opposition to Central Maine Power's plan to increase its electricity rates. The governor called on CMP to not file the rate increase request, and said if they do, she will direct the Energy Office to intervene. The utility company announced plans to request a 3-year rate hike that will result in an increase of roughly $10 per month for the average residential ratepayer. In a statement, the governor said, quote, Maine people are already struggling with sky-high costs from record inflation, including high electricity rates that are the result of New England's dependence on expensive, harmful fossil fuels. For CMP to say they want to heap on added costs onto Maine people adds insult to injury. The new rates would be phased in late 2023. Senator Angus King held a virtual press conference yesterday to address several key issues. The independent senator discussed gun legislation following the recent mass shooting in Texas, as well as others that have taken place this year. King says he supports addressing issues with current red flag laws and universal background checks.
It's important to observe that no one law will necessarily solve all these problems, nor can we solve them through legislation purely, but we can lower the odds, we can improve the situation. And of course, as many people have pointed out, we also have to pay attention to mental health issues.
King says he hopes the Senate can come to an agreement on these issues and enact changes soon. Now with Friday's business news, here's Leo Jonathan.
The U.S. economy contracted the first quarter of the year. The 1.5% drop in the gross domestic product, partly caused by a wider trade gap. The U.S. is spending more on imports than other countries spend on U.S. exports. Fewer people applied for unemployment benefits last week. Applications are now near historic lows, signaling a tight U.S. labor market. Initial jobless claims fell to 210,000 from the previous week's 218,000. Continuing claims remain near the lowest level in 52 years. It's unclear how many of the unemployed have stopped seeking a job. Wall Street could end on a high note this week following broad market gains Thursday. Stocks closed higher following strong earnings reports from retailers. The S&P 500 up 2%, on track for its first weekly gain in 7 weeks. The Dow Jones rose 1.6%. The Nasdaq gained 2.7%. And natural gas prices have hit the highest level in 14 years, up more than 20% this month alone and tripling over the last year. Analysts predict prices will head even higher with air conditioning season beginning. I'm Leo Jonathan with Friday's Business on ABC 7.
Coming up, gardening offers you more than just fresh produce. When we return, we'll explain.
Still not downloading. Are we ever going to play?
Yeah, do you get your internet through a fax?
Nope, phone company internet.
Is this what it does? Oh, because then I hate it.
Me too, but it's all I could get in my place with a phone company. Guys, focus. You know your assignments, right?
Nope.
You're bringing up the rear, and you're on the roof.
I told you I don't like the roof. I want to do the rear.
I do the rear.
Let's switch.
I'm afraid of heights.
Guys, it doesn't matter. This thing is taking forever.
You better be in that roof.
Slow download speeds are evil.
You know what? I think it's going backwards.
Spectrum download speeds are 20 times faster than the phone companies.
Do you own a timeshare? At first, maybe it seemed like a great investment, but then you realized a lot of the promises made to you were simply not true. A little later, you started receiving the monthly maintenance fees and additional associated bills they failed to mention when you signed the agreement. And now their fees keep rising. Your times to actually use the timeshare keep shrinking, and the resort has no interest in letting you out of the agreement. Your vacation dream has turned into a timeshare nightmare. An overwhelming, never-ending financial obligation that will fall on your children after you're gone. And it seems as if there is no way out. Well, here's some great news. There is a way out. The Timeshare Exit Hotline has helped hundreds of people just like you. Desperate people who thought they were stuck in this burden forever. Although most professionals in the timeshare industry are legitimate, there are those that use aggressive, sometimes even misleading sales tactics to try and trick innocent people into signing their lives away. We've heard many stories of people who have been lied to and others who were kept in a room for over 10 hours, not provided water or anything to eat, pressured until they were exhausted. These people finally signed a contract just to get out of there. If you're one of the unfortunate people who have been roped into a timeshare nightmare and feel there is no way out, call the number on your screen right now. When we take your case, it means we are highly confident that we can win. We'll provide you with an affordable, one-time fixed fee and our 100% client satisfaction guarantee. Now you don't have to face arrogant, aggressive salespeople alone. We're experts in consumer protection, real estate, and contract law. Even if they bullied you into an agreement, rest assured they're not going to bully us. So don't wait. Call us right now. Even if you've tried another company that failed you, call us. Our track record of successful negotiations speaks for itself. The call is free, the information is free, and there is absolutely no obligation. A single phone call could free you of this burden. So don't wait. Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline right now.
Northern Light Blue Hill officials held a ceremonial groundbreaking event Thursday and discussed what the hospital upgrade means for the community. Dylan Holloway has more.
Northern Light Blue Hill Hospital is undergoing a facility construction project which began a couple months ago. A groundbreaking ceremony was held on Thursday to commemorate the project's progress.
We're so excited today. This is the official groundbreaking for our new hospital right here in Blue Hill. As you can see behind me, the project has already started, but today we have some of our friends of the hospital here to help us celebrate.
Project benefactor Donald Sussman presented a donation of $2 million to the Blue Hill Hospital Board Chair. Sussman, who is originally from Miami, Florida, told a story about his first exposure to Maine's generosity years ago. During a trip out to dinner, Sussman says he realized he'd only brought a credit card, which the restaurant did not accept as payment. Embarrassed, Sussman went to the owner of the establishment to try and leave his contact information.
And I started saying, but I just bought a piece of land that I'm building. She said, stop. I said, let me give you my name and my address. Stop. Enjoy your dinner. Come and pay me when you can. Didn't even want to know my name. That says a lot about this community.
Sussman, who is also the benefactor of the Sussman Medical Office building, says this is a huge day for the Blue Hill community. According to Blue Hill Hospital President John Ronan, the new facility will include private rooms for every patient.
People at Peninsula really rely on Blue Hill Hospital to take care of their needs. We value that trust. And as we found that our building was aging, we wanted to upgrade it and make sure that they had the facility to take care of them for the next 50 to 100 years.
Ronan says the project is expected to be finished next May. Reporting from Blue Hill, I'm Dylan Holloway for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Making music may be linked with an improved sense of well-being. Here's ABC's Ike Ajachi.
In a recent study, researchers have established evidence that both listening to and making music is linked to improvements in quality of life. They analyzed data from almost 800 people in various studies who interacted with music in a variety of ways, including listening to music, singing, and music therapy. Study participants indicated that these interventions may have had positive effects on their sense of mental well-being. This finding was true even for those who participated in the arts for as little as twice a week. While the evidence cannot establish a direct cause and effect, it certainly looks positive. With this Medical Minute, I'm Ike Ajachi.
Harvesting a vegetable garden may bring more than just dinner. Nutrition experts at Mayo Clinic say gardening is good for your body and mind. Joel Street has more.
Go ahead, dig in. You may go from this to a bounty like this. Mayo Clinic dietitian Anya Miller says tending a garden offers an abundance of health benefits.
You will increase your intake of fruits and vegetables, ultimately because you have them right in your backyard.
Gardening can also help reduce stress and anxiety levels and offer light physical activity. Wondering what to grow? Consider a rainbow variety.
Different vegetables have a variety of different health benefits.
These chili peppers and banana peppers, for instance, contain capsaicin, which has been shown to have a number of health benefits. And then there's this hardy vegetable.
Eggplant actually grows surprisingly well in a home garden. It's easy to grow and it can feed a lot of people in the family.
Rich in antioxidants, tomatoes contain potassium, vitamin C, and are a source of fiber. By embracing your green thumb, you may be able to unpack a vegetable basket instead of a grocery bag.
Federal, Canadian, and Maine state agencies gathered with tribal members Thursday for a signing ceremony to highlight commitments to restoring functions and values of the St. Croix River. The ceremony affirmed the collective goal of restoring the indigenous fish population. Local speakers stressed the urgency of reconstructing nearby fish passages within aging dam structures.
If you try to accomplish a goal by yourself, it could be unattainable. When the river flourishes, we all flourish.
Speaker Alex Hoare said, quote, "Rivers are the lungs of the ocean, and this one has been choked." When we return, Devin Biggs has your 5-day forecast.
Looking for your dream home? Contact a Next Homie today and see what's available right now. Sellers, get ready to get looped and get sold. With Next Home Experience, we have your buyers.
Saliba's Rug Cleaners in Bangor is the best and only spot you should go to for your rug cleanings. Serving Maine for more than 70 years, we care about your rugs. Clean rugs last longer, and our family takes pride in being the professionals that you can trust. Our cleaning process consists of soaking your rug in a bath, shampooing, rinsing, and drying in a humidity-controlled dry room, making sure no detail is overlooked. Need a repair? We fully service every type of rug for you. Saliba's Rug Cleaners.
We care about your rugs.
Hood is the cottage cheese lovers love. Start with our award-winning country style. It's delicious on its own, or like this. That. Even, sure. Plus, it's got more protein than hummus and less sugar than yogurt. Then there's Hood's flavors. We expertly blend in real fruit or savory herbs for an unbeatable taste combination you can't recreate at home. Now that's cottage cheese. Hood cottage cheese. Always good, always Hood.
Looking to haul a new piece of equipment? Homeowners or commercial, Coops Truck and Equipment has the right trailer for you. Coops is the largest dealer of truck flatbeds and hauler bodies in this state and can replace any old rusty bed or outfit any new truck. Our full service facility can modify all truck and trailers with steel and aluminum fabricators on duty. We are your go-to place for CM truck bodies, H&H trailers, and load trail trailers. For trailers, truck bodies, truck outfitting, and more, it's Coops.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
Welcome back. Most of us are looking forward to a long weekend, but Ames Elementary School students are learning about the importance of Memorial Day. Brooke Riley shares how they are honoring local veterans.
Captain Albert, thank you for our service.
Remember, honor, teach. That was the goal Thursday morning as Ames Elementary School's 2nd and 4th graders placed American flags on the graves of veterans at Grove Cemetery.
We're here to remember the service and sacrifices of those who served. We're going to honor their service, and we're teaching the next generation about what it means and the value of those who have gone to protect our freedoms.
The Belfast Veterans of Foreign Wars put this event on in collaboration with several other organizations in Waldo County right before Memorial Day each year.
What makes it so special is the camaraderie, the people that come out, the opportunity to be with the kids, any chance we have to show respect for those that have fallen is always a special occasion.
The students have been learning about patriotism and what servicemen and women do for the country throughout the year.
This week, specifically in preparation for our field trip today, we learned about, or I taught them about the buddy poppies and the meaning behind that, what Memorial Day is all about, some of that history.
People wear it all year long to remember and honor all the people who lost their lives.
After the kids placed a flag next to each veteran's grave, they then set a penny down to signify their visit.
I never knew that you could put coins on gravestones, and that just means you're respecting them, paying your respects.
The young students took pride in participating.
They served our country just so that we could have freedom.
Thank you
for serving our country and doing a sacrifice for our families.
The VFW plans to continue this tradition and expand it to more classes for many years to come.
It's an honor to teach our youth of today about our veterans of the past.
This is just not one day. We try to teach this as a day of, every day is a day of remembrance.
In Belfast, Brooke Riley, ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Surging inflation may have you looking to try and save some money planning for Memorial Day and summer vacations. Travel experts say you may want to go to less visited places to find deals. A report says you may be able to book cheaper flights to locations like Nicaragua, Colombia, Europe, and even Canada. They also say you should consider alternative lodging when you arrive and book home rentals to try to save some money. Now let's check your full forecast with Devin Biggs. Tell us about Memorial Day weekend, Devin.
Alrighty, TGIF, your full weather forecast brought to you by Scott's Recreation, New England's largest trailer dealer, home and Maine's lowest camper and tractor prices, with locations in Turner, Manchester, Herman, and Orono, Maine. Alrighty, so small crowd advisories are in effect. A flash means some new updates coming into our graphics, but this remains in effect until 6 p.m. on Saturday as the area of low pressure will be moving in, lasting a little bit longer though, which is why these advisories are being extended with the gusty winds along the coast that can reach up to 30 miles per hour at times. We had some rain earlier this morning, starting to get out of here now as all this is tracking from the southwest to the north and east. So the rain chances that we saw this morning are tapering off, so that means the rest of the afternoon should be dry, but we'll keep our eye out for maybe a random rain shower that may try to sneak in here with this area of low pressure moving in from the west to the east. So plenty of rain showers, even a few rumbles of thunder not out of the question before we're all finished up. Wave heights are starting to increase as well, or at around 4 to 5 feet according to some of the buoys. These may get a little bit higher with the gusty winds moving in, and some of those gusty winds getting up to around 20, maybe 25 miles per hour at times, maybe getting close to 30, 35 miles per hour along the coast as some of the stronger winds look to move in. And we'll keep this going through parts of the daytime tomorrow as that system continues to move in. Our average high is 69 degrees. We'll be in the upper 70s, stay well above normal with lower 70s Saturday, back in the upper 70s, maybe lower 80s by Sunday into Monday, lower 70s Tuesday, middle 70s again by Wednesday, and again for your Thursday. All right, muggy meter time. We're seeing dew points rising as well with this, so we'll feel a little bit more on the muggy side out there today and tomorrow. Dew points near 65 degrees, and also by Monday, too, dew points could also be in the lower to middle 60s, feeling just a little bit more muggy. Otherwise, though, a lot of clouds today. You might notice a little bit of sunshine if you're lucky. Otherwise, any rain showers that we saw this morning should be dissipating soon, at least staying away from us. But better chances for showers and thunderstorms later tonight into parts of Saturday as well. So the best chance occurring by Saturday as that line of showers and storms moves through. Then by Saturday night and a Sunday, we clear out, and the rest of your weekend looking rather nice. So how much rain can we possibly see? Some areas can see up to 1 to 2 inches further off toward the north before we're all finished up. And of course, a little bit around a half an inch closer toward Millinocket, and lower amounts further down toward the south. This is on top of what's already fallen. So the forecast for today, upper 70s, mostly cloudy, a few rain showers possible. That chance is dissipating though. Southwest wind getting up to around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Later on tonight, 62 degrees, showers, and maybe a few thunderstorms possible late. South wind getting up to around 10 to 15 miles per hour. For tomorrow, 72 degrees, scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially later in the day. South wind getting up to around 10 to 15 miles per hour. And your Scott's Recreation extended forecast looking good on Sunday, partly cloudy, highs in the upper 70s. Memorial Day looking dry, mostly cloudy, highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s. And Tuesday, a small chance of rain, highs in the lower 70s.
Looking good for all those parades and observances on Monday. That's all for ABC 7 News at noon. Thanks for watching. I'm Susan Farley. We'll see you this evening with Peter Dubois and Beth Jones on ABC 7 News at 6. Have a good afternoon and a great weekend.
Raise a glass to a brand new week of Wheel.
You started a book club. It's called Books and Booze.
I did. We meet at a local brewery and talk about a book.
They don't actually read the book, but you put your beer on the book and you don't make a ring on the table.
Plus, this week, one of these players makes a bonus round solve.
None of the consonants was up there. You'll need more than that.
That leaves Pat completely stunned.
Don't make the host look stupid.
Weekdays at 7 on ABC 7.
You're watching